Have you ever sat down to work, feeling busy all day, but at the end of it, you're not sure what you actually accomplished? It's a common feeling, and it often comes from not having a clear plan. This is where a simple, powerful tool comes in: the to-do list. Now, I know what you might be thinking. A to-do list? Isn't that a bit basic? But the truth is, most of us don't use them effectively. A well-crafted to-do list isn't just a random collection of tasks. It's the foundation of a productive day. It's your personal roadmap. Think of it this way. Without a list, your brain has to constantly juggle everything you need to remember. Oh, I need to email that client. Don't forget to pick up the groceries. I have to finish that report. This constant mental clutter is exhausting. It drains your energy and focus before you even start the actual work. This is what psychologists call cognitive load. By writing everything down, you offload that burden. You free up your mind to concentrate on one thing at a time. It's like clearing the RAM on your computer so it can run faster. The act of writing down your tasks does something magical. It makes them concrete. An abstract idea floating in your head becomes a tangible item you can check off. And let's be honest, the satisfaction of checking something off is a real motivator. Each checkmark gives you a small hit of dopamine, that feel-good chemical in your brain. It creates a positive feedback loop. You complete a task, you feel good, and that feeling motivates you to tackle the next one. It builds momentum. But a great to-do list is more than just a brain dump. It's a tool for intentionality. When you create your list, you're forced to think about what truly matters. What are the most important things you need to do today to move closer to your goals? This is where you separate the urgent from the important. Answering a ringing phone is urgent, but is it more important than finishing the presentation for your biggest client? Probably not. Your to-do list helps you make these conscious decisions before you get caught up in the reactive whirlwind of the day. Let's make this practical. Don't just write a massive, overwhelming list of 50 things. That's a recipe for failure and feeling discouraged. Instead, start your day, or even the evening before, by identifying your top 3 to 5 most important tasks. These are your must-dos. Anything else you get done is a bonus. This approach, sometimes called the Ivy Lee method, is over 100 years old, but remains incredibly effective because of its simplicity and focus. It forces you to prioritize. Once you have your short, prioritized list, the next step is to break down the bigger tasks. If finish Q3 report is on your list, that can feel daunting. What does finish even mean? Break it down into smaller, actionable steps. For example, gather sales data, create a draft of the introduction, make charts for page 5, and send the draft for review. Each of these is a small, manageable task that you can complete in a focused block of time. This makes it much easier to start and less likely that you'll procrastinate. Your to-do list also acts as a record of your progress. At the end of the day, you can look back and see exactly what you accomplished. This is incredibly powerful for your mindset. On days when you feel like you've been spinning your wheels, your list provides concrete evidence of your effort and achievements. It helps you combat that feeling of being unproductive and builds your confidence over time. You start to see that small, consistent actions add up to significant results. And don't be afraid to use a tool that works for you. It doesn't have to be a fancy app. For some, a simple notebook and a pen are the most effective. The physical act of writing can make the commitment stronger. Others might prefer a digital tool like Todoist or even a simple notes app on their phone. The specific tool is less important than the habit of using it consistently. Experiment and find what feels natural and frictionless for you. The best system is the one you'll actually stick with. Remember, the goal of a to-do list isn't to chain you to an endless cycle of tasks. It's the opposite. It's to give you freedom. The freedom to be fully present in your work, knowing you're focused on the right things. The freedom to relax at the end of the day, knowing you've made meaningful progress. It's not about doing more. It's about doing what matters. So instead of just letting your day happen to you, take a few minutes to create a simple, intentional plan. It's a small investment of time that pays huge dividends in clarity, focus, and that wonderful feeling of accomplishment. Your to-do list is more than just a list. It's your first step toward taking control of your day and building a more productive, less stressful life. It's the starting point for working smarter, not just harder. What's the one task that will be at the very top of your to-do list tomorrow. This is Work Smart Studio. Follow for more calm, practical productivity tips and drop your answer in the comments.